So begin with your fresh aloe vera leaf. I'm actually going to rinse it thoroughly, rinse the skin very thoroughly, and this is because we're going to be using the skin as well when we're making this oil. So straight to the process, I'm just going to chop off the parts of the aloe vera that I'm not going to be using, and then I'm going to proceed to cut off the sharp edges, the sharp sides. I'm going to take one of those big sections and I'm going to divide it into two. So I take a big section and divide it into two, and then I'm going to cut the aloe vera into really thin slices. So the reason why I'm making the slices quite thin is because it will be easy for my oil to penetrate into the aloe vera and just get in there, compared to if I cut slices really big. So that's why I'm making the slices as thin as possible, as you can see. Next, I'm going to be taking my oil. I'm going to be using olive oil because that's my trusted oil. You can combine it with coconut oil if your hair likes coconut. It is possible for you to make this oil without heating it up like I'm doing, but this is the process that I always use. And also, if your skin is sensitive, if you have sensitive scalp, then you can consider removing the peel. Don't use the peel, you can just use the flesh of the aloe vera to make this oil. So I'm just going to use my spoon to just get the aloe vera in. Try to make sure that you submerge all the aloe vera into the oil. Make sure that no aloe vera is left out. Just make sure it's properly soaked. So throughout this whole process, I keep doing this. I keep using the spoon, trying to make sure that the whole aloe vera is really submerged into the oil. Once it begins to look like this, it's almost ready, and then you can put off your cooker. Once it's done, you just take it to the side and allow it cool completely. Next, I'm just going to grab my bowl and sieve, and then just sieve the oil. So this is how the oil looks. Depending, you can sieve more than once. I'm just going to grab my applicator bottle and a funnel so that I can transfer the oil into the bottle. So this is optional, but I usually add peppermint oil, essential oil, into my aloe vera oil. And be sure to shake properly. So the first way you can use your oil is as a hot oil treatment. Just boil some water and pour it into a bowl. 20 brought me many realizations. 20 taught me never be complacent. And then put your oil, put the container with your oil in it into the bowl containing the hot water, and then leave it for some time. After a short while, take the container out and shake, and then test it somewhere on your skin so you know how hot it is. So on to how to use it. I was about to wash my hair, so I'm about to use it, as a hot oil treatment. The first thing I'm going to do is to spray my section of twist with water first of all, and it's actually warm water that's in my spray bottle, and I'm just going to unravel my twist and apply the heated oil to my hair strands.
Cause we all got some shit that we don't like to mention, and the things that keep me up, they made me who I am, yeah. So I can never sit back, say that I regret it. Every ounce of pain I felt became a lesson. More than just a woman, I'm more than just a
With this treatment, you want to make sure that the oil covers all your whole hair. Like, you need to coat your hair with the oil. So I continue to part my hair into sections just so I can get the hair everywhere from the roots to the tips. And also when I go touch the roots, I also make sure to rub some on my scalp as well. So the oil in my hair really made it so easy to detangle, so I'm just going to detangle and put the section back into twist, and I repeat the same thing for my whole head of hair. Then I'm just going to wrap it up and use a plastic bag just to trap the heat in there. Please, if you have a shower cap, you can just use a shower cap. Don't be like me, but if you don't, you can always improvise and use a plastic bag. So after shampooing and deep conditioning, and I've moisturized my hair and put it into braids, I'm now going to use the aloe vera oil as a scalp oil. So this has so many benefits. It helps to soothe the scalp, it aids hair growth. It's just overall very amazing. So just put it into you can either apply it to your whole scalp or you can apply it to problem areas, but I apply it to my whole scalp. And this is why I recommend that you put your oils in applicator bottles, because as you can see, it's very easy for me to just apply directly to my scalp without any mess. Now I'm grabbing my scalp massager and I'm just going to massage my scalp with it. Now this is optional, but I recommend that anytime you use an oil on your scalp or whatever, you should use a scalp massager just to get it in there and get your blood flowing. And this particular process aids growth, so try to get a scalp massager if you don't have one. But if you don't have one, for the meantime, you can use your fingers to give you out. So yes guys, that's pretty much it. I hope you learned something and I hope you're going to try out this oil. Please don't forget to like this video, it really helps, and don't forget to comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video.